people, we are gathered here today for the roasting of our beloved Little Mermaid, aka Halle Bailey, and her boyfriend slash baby daddy DDG. So let's start by saying congratulations to the new parents of Halo. Now that we've gotten the pleasantries out of the way, Halle, of course, was impregnated by Daryl early 2023. And on April Fool's Day of that year, he decided to post a picture of Halle's sonogram, and the caption read, "Can't wait to be your dad." Needless to say, the internet dragged DDG for filth, and people basically called Halle dumb for getting trapped by Daryl, of all people. Many people like myself thought it was a April Fool's joke, until Halle started wearing baggy clothes all the time, and then people really got curious. The question about if Halle was really pregnant became a thing on social media, and I believe that the public backlash on April Fool's Day made Halle want to keep her pregnancy a secret, and after all, she is a Disney mermaid princess, okay? And there can be no scandals when you're a princess, of course. But long story short, every time the public noticed something changing, like Halle's style in clothing or her nose size, Halle and DDG would basically tell the public to mind their business when they noticed these things changing. But how are people going to mind their business when your ninja is always online using you and your pregnancy journey for clicks and views, if we're being totally honest? Isn't he the one that's supposed to have the utmost respect for you and your privacy? Let's just say you guys planned to announce the pregnancy on April Fool's, but it went left and you both decided to keep everything else private the rest of the way. But my question is, why did DDG even announce your pregnancy to the world without you, Halle Bailey? I mean, after all, you are the one that's actually pregnant. Like, why did he announce it and then post it to the world without you confirming it? Nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody, asked for that picture that DDG posted. Also, why was DDG making videos with you clearly pregnant in the frame? I mean, like, common sense. Why was DDG also carrying fake babies in his video and basically trolling the whole internet if you guys wanted privacy and you wanted the world to mind their business? Why also did you have to answer the question about your nose getting bigger, Halle? You could have just simply ignored that, like you ignore other things. Why play into the rumors if you wanted quote unquote privacy? I say all of this to say, how are you, Halle, going to be asking for privacy and for people to mind their business when you and your baby daddy DDG, aka Daryl, are both public figures? And every chance your baby daddy got, he was hinting at your pregnancy on the internet. During Halle's acceptance speech at Essence is when my perception of Halle Bailey completely shifted, okay? She got on that stage and said there was no way she was sharing the biggest joy of her world to anyone.
These lessons, some hard, that I've shared with you today, led me to a place of protection. There was no way in hell I was gonna share the biggest joy of my world with anyone. Halo was my gift. He is the greatest blessing, and I had no obligation to expose him, me, or my family to that unyielding spotlight.
So my question now is, why are you and DDG posting this baby all over the internet and not taking the private route that you always seek? I don't know, but it's just a little bit strange to me. There are tech gurus out here that can easily take away that pixelated image from your baby's face, and they would know what he looks like and could expose it to the rest of the world. Of course, I'm not gonna post any like image that they covered up with their baby's face on it, but I'm telling you guys, you don't even have to be a tech guru and you can know what their baby looks like. This is common sense stuff. Also, Halle, why are you now showing us behind the scenes videos and pictures of your quote unquote private pregnancy that you didn't want to share with the rest of the world? I feel like I shouldn't be seeing these private moments because they're not meant for me. They're meant for your family, not the public. It is none of my business. At the end of the day, I believe that Halle and DDG are two confused individuals, and their contradicting behavior is beyond alarming. The hypocrisy is beyond me, and it's quite annoying. 3 incidents that really rubbed me the wrong way about Halle and DDG. Number 1 was when Ruby Rose exposed DDG for being in her DMs after he had a fight with Halle. Both Halle and DDG at the time made it seem like Ruby Rose was a liar and a weirdo and that she was hating on their relationship. I remember Halle said something to the effect of, "Oh, the devil is at work," and I'm looking like, girl, no, DDG is at work. That's the devil in your relationship. He's at work. You gaslit Ruby Rose into believing that it was something else when it was actually what she posted. Fast forward to this month, DDG does an interview with Vlad TV and basically confirms that he was in Ruby's DM.
But what was that about? It was like she was trying to expose DMs or text messages?
Nah, the situation that I'm talking about in the song is when like it was like a screenshot that she posted of me DMing her.
Okay. And you were dating Halle at the time?
Yeah, but we was like going through a really rough patch. And it was kind of, yeah, so I was just like, being petty, type shit. But I had no intention, like I did it in front of her. I had no intentions of actually linking with Ruby,
Yeah.
She's seen it. Like imagine you arguing with your girl or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And, you get mad at her for something that, you're mad, right? You're like, all right, since you know what I'm saying, I'm finna do this, watch this type shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you actually showed her
like,
why you're doing it.
I feel like people thought that I was like sneakingly like, "Ooh, what you doing?" type shit. And that's when she posted, I know what type of girl she is. I knew she was going, like, I wouldn't even.
And the sad part about this whole situation is that he did it out of spite in front of Halle because they got into a fight. Halle, please tell me you have low self-esteem without telling me you have low self-esteem. This is really sad. So this man embarrasses you not only in public but also in private. This is so disrespectful. I feel like this incident should have been like her, cut off point, and she should have just broken up with him and left it alone. But she went and got knocked up, so it is what it is. The next incident was when DDG sent his fans to harass that nail shop owner and to report her business after Halle was boohooing about Chloe not being able to get her nails done because guess what? Chloe was late to the appointment. Even if the shop was empty, it doesn't matter. She was late. Maybe the lady has somewhere else to go. You don't know what these people have planned. And of course, Halle once again was complacent and came out to say, "Oh, it's not that serious, guys," after the damage had already been done by her baby daddy, DDG, of course. The lady was crying about them reporting her business on Yelp, leaving all kinds of weird reviews like, what is wrong with DDG? Somebody's gonna say, "Oh, he's immature," but the guy is like pushing 30 at this point. Another incident that rubbed me the wrong way was when DDG told that man he was smoking on his dead mom because he called Halle Bailey ugly. Just plain nasty, vile, and quite uncouth, but his fans and the general public applauded this behavior. I want you guys to keep applauding DDG regardless of what he does. I want you guys to keep applauding him because one day he is going to go above and beyond to embarrass this lady, and I want you guys to keep applauding the nonsense that he does, okay? Because I know one day for sure it's all gonna backfire, and I do not want any of you guys to come crying talking about, "Oh, he did Halle Bailey so wrong." No, keep the same energy. It's funny how you guys will drag someone for saying that someone lied on their dead mom, which actually they did lie on their dead mom because the boyfriend confirmed it, but you all will applaud someone for saying that they're smoking on someone's dead mom, and then they go further to put an image of the deceased face on the blunt that they're smoking. And somebody's gonna say, if you go low, I'm gonna go straight to hell. No, stuff like that is vile. I'm sorry, I can't get jiggy with it. I could never. Nope, I cannot. My next question is, why is DDG always setting up Halle to get dragged by the public? First, it was him sabotaging the Little Mermaid film rollout with his jealousy and his trash music. And now he's quote unquote sticking up for her by saying and doing things that clearly do not align with this lady's perceived public image and brand. But I wouldn't be surprised if Halle's enjoying every single waking moment of this, because to be quite honest with you, while Halle's been with DDG, she strikes me as the type to egg him on in the background, like saying stuff like, go baby, get him, that's right baby. And what I take from this whole DDG and Halle situation is, just because someone has a soft speaking voice and a lovely voice and a nice singing voice, it doesn't mean that they're not with the shits, and it doesn't mean that they're not as equally as nasty as the person that we think is nasty. DDG has helped to open my eyes to who Halle Bailey truly is. And Halle is not who I thought she was, unfortunately. She's exactly just like DDG, which is why they ended up together. Two gaslighting clout chasers in a pod. And that's all that matters, guys. You guys tell me what you think. What do you think is the reason that people turn their backs on Halle and DDG? Why do you think that the public doesn't view them the same way that they used to? Because I do notice that a lot of people are starting to call out Halle. They're starting to call out DDG. She's complacent while he's doing the most, but I believe that she's cheering him on and she likes it. You guys, let me know what you think in the comments section below. And as always, guys, it's been fun, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye for now.